how's it going, Tammy?
I'm going all right. Graduation is this weekend.
No, I cannot wait.
So, what are you going to do for next year?
I'm not really sure, I'd like to go to college, and there's so many choices, and...
That's the great part about college, Tony. You can kind of mix and match, and it'll really help you shape your career. Hey, you remember the twins from last year?
Yeah, I remember them.
Well, they decided that they were going to go to College of Technology at Andrews University, and they really loved it.
Technology. Isn't that electronics and stuff like that?
No. Technology is a lot more than that. You can take electronics in the engineering department, but you can also take architecture, aviation, agriculture, or even technology education and take graphic arts, photography, even auto repair or construction.
Now that sounds lots more like what college should be about.
What it's all about is resources, processes, and people.
Welcome. I'm Dr. Wes Schultz, Dean of the College of Technology at Andrews University. It's my pleasure to share with you the many exciting options that are offered in the College of Technology. From my 30 years experience as an educator, I found careers in technology both satisfying and financially rewarding. I've asked the chairs of our 5 departments to share with you the exciting programs that they're offering in their departments.
Agriculture is more than just pastoral scenes with cattle on the hillside or tractors plowing fields, wheat being harvested. These are the scenes that we see as we move across the countryside. But agriculture is really a very diverse area. There's all kinds of careers out there. Approximately 22 million people work in agriculture or ag-related areas, but only 10% are directly involved in traditional farming. As new technologies and new job opportunities emerge, so will the need for well-trained and educated new people just like you. Andrews offers programs of study for people interested in production agriculture, such as animal science and field crop production. The university operates a 350-cow dairy and cultivates over 900 acres of farmland as a laboratory for students interested in production agriculture. Students typically work 15 to 20 hours a week, caring for calves or feeding, milking, and breeding cows. Of course, everyone looks forward to driving the big John Deere tractor with its air-conditioned cab and stereophonic sound system. Careers in production agriculture are popular among students. Landscaping, landscape design, greenhouse management, and turf grass management offers attractive incomes and strong demand for new people. This industry that is about the growing of plants is a growing industry. Several of our students pay for their schooling by doing contract work on their own in the local area. Many students train to offer full-service landscape business to their clients. They are learning landscape design, landscape construction, landscape maintenance. Both landscaping and production agriculture are essentially businesses. Most new graduates are surprised at how much time they spend each week looking after business functions such as accounting, personnel issues, and payroll. We strongly recommend that students include several courses in business training that complement the professional training in agriculture or horticulture. If you have an interest in some field of agriculture, feel free to contact us. We will be happy to tell you more firsthand.
Engineering is the application of science to the solving of problems, practical problems, people's problems. I would like to give you a few examples of the types of problems engineers solve. This is a heart pacemaker, which is implanted in the human body to regulate the beating of the heart. It has prolonged the useful life of many individuals. The electrical engineers who designed the pacemaker had to solve many design challenges. The circuit had to be made small enough to fit within this package, and the package had to be compatible with the human body so that it would not be rejected. Electrical engineers also design computers, satellite communication systems, and even digital watches. Mechanical engineers design and test mechanical devices, such as automobile engines, robot arms, and dishwashers. This is a model Stirling cycle engine, which can be operated on solar energy. This particular engine does not produce useful power. Perhaps you would like the challenge of developing this into a useful device. Engineering is heavily based on science and mathematics. Engineers need a thorough knowledge of theory and often use computers to solve complex problems. Engineering technology is more applications-oriented and involves a combination of theory and hands-on experience. Engineering technologists are often involved in the testing and evaluation of products. They may also be involved with design phases. Andrews University offers 2- and 4-year degrees in engineering technology, with majors in mechanical engineering technology, electronics, and computer technology. Computer technology involves a combination of hardware and software.
Hi, we'd like to introduce you to aviation at Andrews University. Andrews University owns its own airport, which is operated by the Department of Aviation Technology. We provide an FAA-approved school for both flight and maintenance. Incidentally, these are only FAA-approved schools in the entire denomination. 75 majors are in our program. The flight school has over a dozen aircraft, including twin engines, 4-place complex aircraft, and the remainder are made up of 2-place training aircraft. The maintenance school has a jet aircraft for ground use only. They also have access to the flight aircraft when needed for training. This gives an opportunity to get hands-on on real live airplanes. Our airframe lab provides workstations for up to 25 students. Each student has their own tools and gains experience in 43 different areas as they go through our 2-year aviation maintenance program. The first year they take airframe in this facility. The second year they take power plant training in this facility. The last quarter, one of the main things the power plant students do is to disassemble, overhaul, and reassemble an engine so that it will be ready to run again. Now let's take a look at some of our flight line aircraft, which are usually very busy. Let's take a ride by taking off down this runway. Now we're flying like a bird. Now we can look down at the earth below and enjoy this flight. Does this type of thing interest you at all? If it does, we'd like to have you come and visit our facilities firsthand rather than looking at this movie. Talk with us about the endless possibilities of employment in the field of aviation. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Did you know we had architecture at Andrews? I mean, really architecture, a professional program in architecture, not just a drafting program, because that's often seen as architecture, but no, a professional program that leads to licensing in architecture, one that allows you to fully practice as an architect in any of the 50 states in the United States, including Canada now, which is a recent addition. And so what is architecture? Well, architecture is drawing. Architecture is being creative. Architecture is designing places for people to work, places they can live, places they can recreate. It's really, in a sense, building the built environment, and you become the designer, somebody who does that. And design is what then distinguishes architecture from any other discipline that has to do with construction. If you're an engineer, you engineer something, but you don't design it for people's unique needs, especially behavioral needs. Design becomes a focus of the study of the profession, and it's what makes the profession unique. I'm standing in front of some of the work that freshmen do when they first start architecture. They begin with some drawing classes taught both by the Department of Architecture and by the program in art. We think it important for a student to develop that thing that makes architecture especially unique as a discipline. So you'll see students that are sketching here with black and white, with color. They're using photography. They're sketching human figures. They're sketching things in the natural environment. Sometimes they even take things out of the natural environment as a part of their study so they can understand the creator and how he put things together and how they can make that a part of how they design the environment for people. We find it necessary, since we're designing the built environment, we're designing physical things that people enter in, use as shelter, that we need to have models of those things that we're creating, that we're envisioning, that we have a vision for. So we have our own model shop. I'm standing in the model shop that serves just the students in the School of Architecture. Here they can come and they can work with the special woods that work well with them, like this piece of basswood in front of me. and they can begin to create a dimension that they can't on the drawing board, so that they begin to understand what it is they're trying to accomplish. This is an example of a building that exists. You see all those pointed spires and so on. The building exists, and the student was challenged to create a building to complement that sort of would sweep around it, as these begin to do. So these buildings were the design of the student around an existing building that received a lot of notoriety that exists. And there really wasn't an effective way for the student to study this without building a model like you see here. This was created in that model shop that we were just in. It's the sort of thing that helps the student understand what they're trying to envision that's going to be good for society. So if you're going to think about architecture, think about helping humanity, think about helping people. That's what you'll learn at Andrews, that's what you'll find here.
Welcome to Technology Education, the department that uses both theory as well as application through lab experiences. Our department has both 2-year and 4-year degree programs. Let me explain just a little bit about these 2-year. Our 2-year degree programs allow you in a short period of time to gain experience and also skills to enter the job market, whereas your 4-year degree programs give you a longer time to mature in your major and also gain more skills and be better prepared to enter the job field. The first of our areas is in auto technology. Students can major in either auto mechanics or auto body. You will learn by doing, gaining hands-on experience using tools and equipment which is found in the trade. As long as people drive cars, there will be a need for people to repair the dents, fix the engine, or the car that just will not start in the morning. Construction is another area where people have needs. They need shelter, and someone must build these homes after they have been designed. In our program, a student will study in areas of carpentry, plumbing, electrical, masonry, and other related courses. A 4-year degree is available in what we call construction management. There, a student has the construction skills as well as management skills. Graphic arts, or printing to some, is a field which is always changing. PCs and the Macintosh computers are revolutionizing the whole industry. Much of the work which was done by hand before is now being done by the computer. Computer application is the name of the game for graphic arts. 2-year degrees are available in such areas as computer imaging, offset printing, and screen printing. A bachelor's degree is also available in graphics management, which involves both graphics and business. Or one could select another 4-year degree in graphics, which we call a Bachelor of Technology, which prepares one to work in any aspect of the graphic arts industry. Media technology is a popular area in our department. This area involves photography and multi-image as well as graphics. Let me explain a little bit about these. Photography, I'm sure you know what that is, but it deals with all aspects of the photographic world, from black and white to color, from scenery to studio work. Commercial photographers are what our students are known as they leave our program. Multi-image involves visual images, sound, and the computer. As you see, sound is mixed onto the soundtrack, the visual images are programmed by the computer onto the soundtrack, and then they are played back through the reel-to-reel recorder, and projectors project the visual image, giving a real impact to the viewer. Physical plant services is an area dealing with upkeep and repair of buildings, schools, hospitals, large apartment complexes, manufacturing facilities, and the list goes on. We are heavily dependent upon these kinds of people to keep our facilities function efficiently and in good repair. I hope you will keep Technology Education Department in mind as you plan for your future. And as you think about your education, remember we have many programs and many classes. You may want to major in one of these areas or possibly take a class or two. And who knows, someday you might find some of these classes that you have had will do more for you than just give you a job. It may be something you draw on every day as you live through your life.
Thank you for allowing us to introduce you to the College of Technology. It is our sincere hope that with this awareness of career options in technology, your interest will continue to grow. The College of Technology, located on the campus of Andrews University, invites you to come and take a closer look at the opportunities waiting for you. With its dedicated Christian faculty and staff, we want to be the next step in the preparation of your future. Come and join us.